Get this in the totals, my people. Welcome to Virtual TV Vlogs. The bodies are piling up. Everybody comment RIP. The Prime Minister gives an accurate count. Subscribe to the channel. I'm going to play this one. Listen to this.
The accurate account of death. This is of particular concern to me because the death toll, the last figure I heard was somewhere in the region of 30, 32. But there are deaths that have not yet been, we know of them, but we can't account as to whether or not they were directly related or indirectly related. And so they are going through that process, as well as there are deaths which we know of, but we haven't yet recovered the bodies. Yes, and people have resorted to burying. However, just to be clear,
Oh my goodness. So sad.
we will recover all bodies, even if we have to exhume. And we will go through a process of proper identification and, where possible, determination of death. The science is there to do it, and we will do it. We have to account for every Jamaican who lost their life, because we have to account to their families as well, and we have to get a full understanding of the impact of the disaster.
Give thanks to you, the viewers, the listeners that keeps on supporting Virtual TV every single day. Alright, no, me no post on Virtual TV now for around 2 days. Well, vlogs, that is Virtual TV vlogs. Well, I'm here now. Everybody comment RIP. People, I want you to know that the conditions that Hurricane Melissa has left Jamaica in is bad. There is so many people will pass, will lose them life, that relatives, because of being marooned in the area that they are, and because of enough of them family members pass away, they mafia bury them themselves. You understand what I see? Me I deal with? The Prime Minister now says that everyone has to be accounted for. So what he says is that he will now have to go to these areas and identify a lot of these persons and exhume them. And for those who don't know what it means, exhuming is, it means to dig up something underground. So them have to get dig up. A whole heap of people, family, lose them life in this, and then bury them own family member. That is what I want you to know, the severity of this situation. Alright, now he says that, and this, that he will have to take these actions, and we have to, because an accurate count needs to be made. So far the count stands at 32 reported confirmed cases, and he says that he has unreported cases that he knows about. So more DêÂD we know about. Okay, so it is more significant than the figure we just tell you about. Now, as you just heard him speak a while ago, he continues to say, Kingston, Jamaica, Prime Minister Dr. Andrew HOLNESS has vowed that there will be an accurate count of the number of Jamaicans who dropped as a result of Melissa, even if it means exhuming them. Now, his comment made in the House of Representatives on Tuesday follow reports that persons in some communities hardest hit by Melissa on October 28 has begun to send them off, rest them in peace themselves. The people them send off them own family, keep them own ceremony, and put them under the ground themselves, because they cannot move. There's nowhere to go, and of course, said it is getting bad, because nobody now come down there for them. Them now have nowhere to put them. So them themselves have to do these things. That is how bad it gone. Everybody comment RIP. No. Everybody leak a like on the video. No. This is really bad. Very, very, very bad. This is bad. This is terrible, Jamaica. You understand me? And I'm sending condolences, and RIP goes out on behalf of Virtual TV to these families that are severely affected. It is way worse than what we think. And me need everybody in the comment section now comment RIP. And everybody now like this video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. But let us continue. Now, he says that specifically, according to him, specifically, Holness responded to questions posed by the Member of Parliament for Westmoreland Eastern, Dr. Dayton Campbell, above the actual toll that the process to retrieve these people. Now, with the official toll officially is now at 32, Campbell highlighted significant majority of 25 of those 32 people came from his constituency. 25 of them come from Fim constituency. So there is way more than one actually think. I am assuming that the toll might be in the 50s. That is unofficially my count. Because if 25 out of 32 come from one place, and in one place, Melissa affect, what do you think? What you think? Dayton Campbell's constituency recovered 32 of these people. 32 of them. 32 of them come from Dayton Campbell constituency. Right? Now, the accurate count of this is particularly concerning to him, Holness, when he told the House he acknowledged that while the official toll is 32, a figure that Red Cross noted is relatively small, considering the furious and destructive nature of Melissa. There are cases that he knows of them, but we cannot account as to whether it was related to Melissa or indirectly related to such. And so the authorities are going through the process as there are this situation we know of, but we haven't yet recovered them as yet. Now the Prime Minister acknowledged receiving information that persons have resorted to doing them themselves, meaning they put them under the ground themselves, right? However, just to be clear, according to the Prime Minister, he will recover everyone, even if it means that you have to get dig up, exhumed. That is what it means. And we will go through the process of proper identification and, where possible, determination of cause as to why them drop. The science is there to do it, and he will do it, he declared. Holness emphasized that we have to count or have to account for every Jamaican who lost their lives. We have to account to their families, as well as we have to get full understanding of the full impact of what Melissa did. Now, he told Campbell that he was informed that his Westmoreland Eastern constituency has recorded the highest numbers of dropping so far as a result of Melissa. He said a forensic team was on the ground doing relevant checks on those casualties and have recovered. Now, he says, according to him, I want to say to Jamaicans that we should prepare our minds that the numbers of dropping may be more than we already are hearing, because we can't tell you now that we will recover everybody right now. It does take some time, especially communities that are marooned. The Prime Minister said that it is really unfortunate, but it is just the reality of the situation when you are hit by something like Melissa. Campbell had asked the Prime Minister whether the government had an accurate count of the casualties. Right? No, because based on his count in his own constituency, which is Darliston Division, there are 12 in the Leamington Division, 4 in Bethel Town Division, 2 and 7 in the White House Division, which is giving him 25. Do we believe that the response to retrieve such was appropriate because we've had funeral homes that had to come for some and the community members has had to do their own thing. Tragedy. Leave a like on the video, share the video. I have more to come down on the way. So far.